praise music.
Subscribe.
First of all, right now me I talk to all of the Jamaicans living overseas. All of the Jamaicans them living abroad. Here what I go on now. We know some more time we left Jamaica and we reach out overseas. We have kids and we have family overseas. Don't it? Alright, them not born in Jamaica, them born in America, or them born in England. But here what I go on now. Whenever we have these kids overseas, people, we need to teach these kids a lot of things what we as Jamaican we grow up knowing to do and we grow up doing. Especially cooking. Me know say a lot of the time enough people that are foreign and say the foreign kids them grow up and then workless. Enough of them that know domestic use. They can't do nothing. They can't wash, they can't cook, they can't clean, they can't do nothing. You want them with a female, them are just female. You understand? The boy picking them Jesus Christ 10 times worse. So here what I go on. You don't need to teach your kids them how to cook. You see me? Because when they grow up, they want to come represent the boy them are Jamaican as well. Which way they are. So they want to come represent the part there, and sometimes they say they don't want to let we down. And the things that they can do for represent Jesus Christ. Aye! It could never be a bigger letdown more than anything, especially when it comes to cooking. Listen to me. Alright, people watching now. We're going to take in the video, yeah. And then after that, we elaborate some more upon it. And then you can come tell me what you think about it. Me crocodile tail. Listen to me. It's not a pretty sight. It's not a what? It's not a pretty sight. Representing Jamaica, you know. And she says she a big look.
I either need to be a housewife or like a career woman because cooking all this food, it's a lot of work. Hey guys, I'm Nikki. This is my kitchen sink. Today I'll be cooking Jamaican brown stew chicken with rice and peas and plantains. It's a recipe I learned from my auntie Sonia. I went to 2 different grocery stores for all the ingredients we're going to use today and roughly spent $27.
First of all, here she says she learned it from her auntie Sonia. Then auntie Sonia, if I them a same thing you put on and see you cooking, Jesus peace. Auntie Sonia, are you sure representing Auntie Sonia? Auntie Sonia!
It's something my grandmother used to always cook, but my aunt is the one who taught me how to cook it. I'd just call her and she'd like, you need to do this, that, XYZ, carrots, tomatoes, potatoes, thyme. She's the best. She's a great cook. Right now, we have a few pieces of chicken breast and chicken thighs, roasted garlic herbs, Mrs. Dash, and some Lawry's. And I put a little thyme in to like let it marinate, get all the good little juices and all the little nicks and crannies in there to give like a flavorful punch. I get my cooking inspiration from my family. Any family meal for us is like a production. Food is like our love language. We're also going to add some thyme. We're going to use way more than this because thyme is everything. It has so much flavor and nothing should survive without thyme. Cooking is very therapeutic for me. It's like I like to come home.
No, you didn't say that. Oh, what a girl, wicked man. Yo, people, your girl just said cooking is very therapeutic for her. What a cooking what? Where you cook? Me? Yo, sometimes I hate when they mix up dalios. You know, time you little and you play dalios and you cook dali pot. I hate when time they mix up dali pot for cooking. You see, she said cooking is.
Pour a glass of wine and figure out what I'm gonna cook for the night. The most I always keep in my fridge are herbs, and just like growing up in a Caribbean household, that's like thyme is very, very important. And on top of that, whether I'm cooking like a Caribbean meal or just any kind of meal, it just adds an extra flavorful punch. So when I'm cutting up the scallions, I tend to cut this part off. I don't know why everyone in my family does it, but if you know why, let us know in the comments.
God, they can't cook.
Next, we're going to fry the chicken. I'm using both olive oil and canola oil. My aunt taught me fry with both. And then we're gonna put the stove on medium high. And once it starts bubbling a little bit, we'll throw the chicken in. Now that I've put the chicken in, I'm gonna wash my hands. Now we're gonna move on to the rice and peas. I'm gonna be very honest, nobody taught me anything about 2 teaspoons of this or 1 cup of that. Like, Caribbean people don't cook like that, they just cook. I can't really give you a measurement. Sorry about that. My aunt never gave me a measurement. She's just like, you know, keep cooking until it tastes like X, Y, and Z. And I'm just like, that doesn't help, but you know, that's just how I'm gonna cook. Coconut milk is like so important to rice and peas. Might as well just add the beans now. Yeah. Season, salt, some more thyme, because thyme is in everything. We will put this on the stove and let it like heat up for like 2 or 3 minutes. And then after that, we'll add the brown rice to it. So last but not least,
Eat up for 2 or 3 minutes. Eat up. So that means the coconut no boil, nothing no boil out no 2 or 3 minutes now. He said that's why sometimes if you know what I do, you know, yo, sometimes I go out there and see some woman and see her, hey, the girl the her and the girl the her. And then next thing then cook food and poison and drop out and people I wonder what kill we. Me crocodile tail.
not least is the plantains. I like to buy my plantains a little beat up like this because in my mind, this is not a scientific fact. No one has taught me this, but my taste buds would attest to it, that these are gonna be sweeter. I'm usually good with just a half of plantains when you have all this other stuff happening. We're gonna go put the brown rice in now because the pot should be warm. And then we're gonna put the plantains on and fry them. I like to just like poke the chicken to just make sure the inside is actually really cooked and it's like softening up because no one wants to eat raw stew chicken. That's gross. We're gonna add the carrots, the tomato, the scallions, the garlic, and of course, can't forget the thyme. And then we're gonna cover the pot and let it stew for like another 20-30 minutes. This is Scotch bonnet pepper. It's like a really spicy pepper. You literally need to wash this for 60 seconds because if it pops, your mouth will be on fire. Caribbean people always use Scotch bonnet pepper for everything. The rice is basically done.
Me bumbuck! The rice is basically done. You know see where rice there? You know see condition and you see the state. And lady, young lady, please just stop say Caribbean. Just say you are trying to cook some food. Nobody mention no Jamaican dish. Nobody mention no Caribbean. Just say you are trying to cook some food because you are learn to cook or you are try to cook. Stop give the Caribbean or Jamaican bad cooking name. And stop give your auntie and your family them bad name.
Basically done. So we're just gonna move the rice off the stove to the side and fry the plantain until it's golden brown. I'm a clean freak, so don't mind me. This is my magic power, you guys. Cleaning while you're cooking. That's something my mom taught me. Clean as you're cooking and it'll be less mess when you're done. I don't really give you guys too much numbers or instruction because I didn't really get any. You can tell the chicken is ready is like when it's nice and soft and it's kind of like falling off the fork. It smells so good. What I love most about making Jamaican food is that it kind of just keeps me in touch with my culture. My cousins and I are first generation Americans, and although we were heavily raised in a super Jamaican household, it's easy to be Americanized. And although it's great to be in a country where you have all these different cultures, I want to make sure I keep a part of culture with me and my family. And voila! Check out the full recipe in the description below.
No, she didn't. So she really like give people the recipe for go poison themselves. She really like give the people the recipe for go cook a slap like that. You don't answer me no? Yeah, I want me to ask.
Really good. You ever cook something and I'm like, can't believe I cooked that. I might actually eat the whole thing. Stewed chicken just reminds me a lot of my grandma and all the times we spent together, and it's like my favorite meal. It feels very at home, like it's just my safe space.
Poor grandma, people can be say grandma did and grandma say, if grandma ever see this, grandma say, what you do? Me career. Me can't believe that the girl that gone on TV gone cook that they slap there and I come credit me feet. I come say that me teacher if you do. I'll put Auntie Melva, Auntie Merva or whatever Auntie one name. Oh gosh, look how the girl they give you a bad name. Me can't believe say what a girl grow up big and workless and lame. Lord God in came steam 2 grain of rice. Look on the peke what she put on the plate. And I can't talk about you must put one whole heap of time in a pot. After time so strong and so powerful. You know what? Not more than one little piece of time in there. Lord God, why they never teach this girl to cook proper? Marva, a few name she call because she said no me she get it from Marva. And that you really got to learn to do and make she gone on social media. Go and cook them the plot there. Make she gone on social media, go and cook them the crap there. Make she gone on social media, gone with them something there. And not talk about Jamaican, this and Caribbean, that. And both she have to represent our country, represent our flag, represent for Jamaica with what? That the crap there. That the flap there. Me crocodile tail. So Jamaicans, whenever you are living overseas and you got the kids, please teach them to cook. No bet them take up a foreign lazy mentality where they used to they take it out or they take away or they carry away so the children can order take away, then can't cook and then can't do nothing domestic. And then they rank with man and say they want to be wife material and then can't cook a decent plate of dinner left on telephone. Husband come from work. Husband can't come sit down and eat some good food and put in them body. Imagine me walking now and see that they on table. True, me not abusive, me not go take a plate and clatter with the car, me not abusive. But I would have take a plate and fling from England straight to Jamaica. I would have take a plate and fling from America straight to Jamaica. I would have take a plate and fling it see. When I fling that the plate, they listen me. And listen. Couldn't cook a next plate for me if you love no money. Me go find one girl on the side who can cook. And there's a funny thing there. A fear struggle real. Sorry. A fear cooking is unreal.
If you have backache, if you have heart problem, if you have diabetes, if you have high blood pressure, if you not perform that well in the bedroom, they said Ital Life has never failed to surprise them. Make Ital Life the choice for a healthier lifestyle.
Check them out now for your medical needs. Ital is the way. Ital is the life. ItalLife.co.uk, and it's true.